Good afternoon, everybody. It's nice Saturday 12 o'clock matchup here. The U.S. Youth Soccer National League. Got a going for you. U17 matchup between the Celtics. They're going to be on your right in black. And then on the left, we're going to have the Stallions, the New Jersey Stallions. Spoke to both coaches for a little bit before this game. Wanted to give a quick shout out to all the Celtics fans back at home watching this one. Heard you guys were able to watch the U18 game, hear me commentating yesterday. Thankful for some of that praise from you guys. Stallions coach said their team had a difficult 4-1 loss yesterday, a little bit of a heartbreaker. Going to look to change some things today and get some better results out of this tournament. Key player to look out for is number 61 for the Celtics, Rachel McCarthy. Coach says she's all over the field. You'll see her on the offense, see her on the defense, lightning fast. Going to be looking to get at it today, maybe get a goal. Stallions moving the ball around here pretty nicely early. Try to keep the ball in there. Sideline ref says it's out of bounds. Ball gets pushed all the way up into Celtics territory. Celtics goalie comes out and collects, sends it out the other way. Ball's going to get sent down the line here, goes out of bounds for a throw. Stallion's going to take it. Little bit of rain coming down here in Wilson, North Carolina. We've officially seen a little bit of everything when it comes to the weather out here. Thursday was sunny and about 70 degrees. Would have thought it was a nice July afternoon. Yesterday, major winds coming through, about 15 mile an hour winds. Really pushing the ball, making it difficult for players to get the ball over the top. Today, it's extremely cold, nice and chilly. Zero sunshine, complete cloud cover here. And now officially raining. Ball goes out here for a Stallions throw on the far sideline. Looking for some movement, not finding any. Those are the open player. Nice cut into the middle. Looks for a big switch over the top. It was Anya Helmer, the intended receiver. Wasn't able to hold on to the ball. Juggle for possession. Great way of getting out of there. Midfielder, number 18, Vanessa Major, able to come up with that one. Weave it around. Unluckily loses the ball, however. New Jersey able to keep it moving it around here nicely. Great spacing here on the outside. Little bit of a weak pass. Wasn't able to get all the way there before she had to come to it. Almost lost the ball. Ends up going to the right back. Stallion's going to hold on to it. Nice touch there in the middle by the forward. Able to dip it off. And a beautiful takeaway there by the Celtics. She's recovering nice and hard. Number 19, Kinley Kuhn, working hard here for the Celtics early on. Mind that. That's actually number 18, Brianna Eves, that was doing that. Able to move the ball. Had a couple of offensive steals right there. Good communication coming here from both teams as they're right in front of me. Able to hear them positioning each other, telling them where to go, telling them where to pass. Celtics trying to get it out of there. They're in. Loses the ball here. Stallion's going to look to capitalize in the final third of the field. Ball gets poked out here by the Celtics defense. Good recovery in the middle. Good communication there, letting her know she had a defender coming up on her. One touch to the outside. Now a little combination passing coming from the Celtics team. Loses the ball. Stallions on a break. Center back comes all the way from the outside. Good job to open herself up from space with that first touch. Looks to send it up to the top with the forward. Doesn't get it there, but the forward, number 72, able to come over and grab that one. That's Amanda Bryan that came over, snagged that ball. Celtics put together a nice counter attack here. Stallions, good job recovering. Kept it from being a goal. Now they have attack of their own building. Looked up for the forward, ended up sending it over everybody. Goes all the way back to the Celtics goalkeeper. Number 11, Alexa Carrera, the intended receiver there. That's the forward sporting that bright pink headband for the Stallions. Keep an eye out on her. They've tried to dip it over the top to her a couple of times already here early on into this game. Big switch. She looks up. Excellent run on the far side. That's Rachel McCarthy, number 61. The speedster coach told us to be on the lookout for. Got in behind nicely there. Was just unable to convert. Ball ends up going out for a goal kick. Rain dying off just a little bit. Good switch here. Low driven pass to the outside. Good job holding on to the ball, shielding it with their opposite foot, pulling it back and forth. Stallions doing a nice job here, trying to switch the play of possession. The pressure is coming extremely hard here from the Celtics. Stallions get around it. It's the forward. Carrera trying to getting the ball back. Doesn't get there. Here comes the Celtics coming the other direction. There's your speedster McCarthy coming up the side. Tries to get it into the middle. Goes over the forward. Goes out to the left. Good battle here. Two Stallion players end up going to the ground. A nice rip gets taken from the left as she gets wide open on the left side of the 18. Ends up sending it over the crossbar here for a goal kick. Unluckily. Excellent streak there. Is Jocelyn Bybee that had that one. Couple of good moves, knocked a couple of Stallion players to the ground. Shoulder to shoulder, so refs said play on. Good rip here with the left. It's a great shot. Had the Stallions goalie jumping up as high as she could, get her hand up in the air, trying to block that one. Everybody was a little bit frantic on that shot. Entire bench over here for the Celtics thought that one was going in. Everyone popped up to celebrate. Just ended up going left of the post, little high. Nothing more than a goal kick. Be on the lookout for that shot again. That was some outstanding power there. Nicole Ray, another starred player on the roster here for the Celtics. Nicole Ray committed to UVU, the lady that just had that bullet of a shot. Good battle here in the middle of the field. 50-50, Stallion's going to come up with it, touch it out to the outside. Nice ball sent in to the right with the right foot. Looking for the opposing runner. That was number 9. Valeria Mesa coming into the box looking for that one. Ball curves a little bit too much and was directed right at the Celtics goalie and was able to come away. Ball got sent in right there. Good recovery by the Celtics defense. Able to step in, shield that ball, and let it roll all the way back to their goalkeeper. Celtics moving the ball around nicely here. Goes from the left back to the goalie. Now over to the right back. Sends it up the line. Coming into the middle. Good combinations coming here from the Celtics. Ball gets sent in, trying to get it in behind. She's cutting across. Stallions player is going to get to it first and drop it back to the goalie so she can get rid of it. Excellent stop there by Madison Henderson, number 21 for the Celtics. Ball was trying to get over the top for the Stallions, looking into that left corner. And she was able to just get in front of it, bring it down, and control it after one trap. Stallions losing the ball here. Celtics looking to push it, moving the ball nicely. Good rollover with the left foot to get it on her right. Sends it out into space. Trying to spread the field there, the Celtics are unable to get it out there. Amanda Bryan was the intended receiver there on the far side, number 72 for the Celtics. Ball ended up just getting away from her. They ran out of field and it went out of bounds. Now a quick turnover after that throw-in is going to give the ball back to the Celtics. Nice turn and a nice first touch here. Opens it up, looking to switch the play. A little bit of missed trap there. Able to recover, tries to send it in. As Bybee was going into the middle there, trying to get the ball. Center back for the Stallions ended up winning. Good passing here. Defense for the Celtics. Looking to get the ball up. Trying to get the ball in. Stallions defense is just all over them here on that left side. Stallions get the turnover they were looking for. Sends it out wide. Going to be a race to the ball here down the left side. Celtics able to get the ball first. Sends it back to the goalie. Tries to get it up. Down to the corner. Miscommunication there. Celtics thought she could just lay it off there in the top. Midfielder had the ball. Tried to one-touch it for her. Fortunate for the Celtics that didn't come away with a breakaway for the Stallions. Communication starting to pick up here. 12 minutes into the game for both teams. A little bit of a miss hit. Gives her a good touch. Ball's going into the middle. She cuts into the right. Down inside of the 18 now. Stallion's able to get the ball back to their goalie so she can clear it up. Ball gets sent back to the Celtics defense. They're able to move the ball around. Possess it a little bit here. A nice pullback opens her back up. Good skill showing here by the left winger. Rubbing her foot a little bit. Just got stepped on. No big deal. That was Summer Real here on the left side. Still stationary. Shaking off that little injury she's got. Seems like she's going to be okay. Gives her coach a thumbs up here on the sideline. Ball goes in all the way to the middle. Nice one-touch pass to widen the play a little bit here. Some more 1-2 combinations. Has her open inside of the 18. Has a go with her right foot, aiming towards the right side of the goal. Goalie was able to see it all the way and comfortably ends up making the save. Nice combination passing here is opening up this Celtics team for a break. Still tied 0-0 here going into the 15th minute. Cross here with the right foot as she slips to the ground. Is a perfect one right to the middle. Nice switch of the play. Has her open. She's going to send it back. High cross over the bar. Trying to get it inside that 18, perhaps at the top of the 6 where she had a couple teammates running in. Miss hits it a little bit. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Celtics with a nice showing the last couple of minutes. Looking like they're getting a push, trying to get an early lead here. Stallions doing good, trying to stay disciplined here on defense. Have the ball back, going to see if they're going to be able to put a couple combinations together of their own and get down into Celtics territory. A little bit of a delay here. Going to be a sub coming in for the Stallions. It's going to be Laura Zaccardi coming in for New Jersey, coming in on the far side. Be watching out for those fresh legs at the left mid spot. Everybody seems good to go. Play is going to resume with a goal kick. Ball bounces through the middle of the pack, ends up coming all the way back to the defense here for the Celtics. They're going to look to possess, doing a very nice job swinging the ball around, looking to switch the ball as many times as they possibly can. Comes back to the right back, and my oh my, she has an outstanding foot, able to send the ball all the way to the left corner. Great attack there by the Celtics, unable to punch the ball through, beat a couple of defenders, just couldn't get through the last one. That would have put her in on goal. Stallions looking to come back here. Good back heel, opens up her teammate that was running on. That's the sub that just came in with the fresh legs. Ball tries to get punched in behind, but she wasn't aware of the line. She was just a couple yards off sides. Ref immediately throws up the flag, and it's going to be a Celtics free kick here. Big boot here, sends it up to the midway line. 50-50 ball. Stallions take it away. Pinging around a little bit, and then ultimately send it back to the defense. To repossess, good defensive header. Another trap, and then a beautiful touch with the outside of her right foot. Pressure's coming for the Stallions. They're all over them. But the communication is absolutely stellar here for the Celtics. Great triangle spacing over here on the left side. Able to move the ball nicely and open themselves up. Send it back to the goalie. Now here they go up the other side of the field. She's got some speed on her. No one really near. Able to punch the ball through. It makes it through the entire field. No one touches it. And ends up coming out to the weak side for the Stallions to take the ball away. Good stand-up defense here. Trying to just poke it around. Doesn't want to foul. The ball gets taken away in here. Good strength. That's number 61, Rachel McCarthy with the ball. Great turn here. Going to look to cross it. Runs out of fields. Just going to go out of bounds right there. Excellent strength from Miss McCarthy down there on the left sideline. Takes it all the way down. Tries to turn it back so she can get a cross in with the right foot. Ends up running right out of bounds. Stallions looking to make it the way up the field here. Good pass here on the outside. Good send over to the middle. It's just out of reach for their forward. Ends up passing it right to the Celtics defense. Alexa Carrera, the intended target for a lot of these passes for the Stallions team. They're trying to get it up to her, get it to feet here in the middle of the field, and just having a difficult time because of this Celtics defense. She has plenty of space to get a rip. Tries to go far corner, ends up mishitting it, and it ends up going right to the goalkeeper in the center of the goal. Stallions again trying to get the ball up towards the middle. They have the ball here on their attacking half, trying to string some passes together. Celtics all over it here, not making it easy for them to penetrate these passes or get any splits of any kind. Celtics getting it in, but having to pass it right back. They finally get it up to Carrera. She tries to trap it with the outside of her right foot and just doesn't catch it. Ends up going over her and back to the Celtics defense. Celtics with a takeaway here. Carrera tries to make up for her mistake right there. Comes in hard with the tackle. And her team's going to come away with the ball there and then lose it yet again. Ball's getting bounced back and forth between these two teams right now. Both teams working really hard trying to get the first goal, want to get the early lead. 0-0 here, about halfway through the first half of this game. Excellent showing here in this U17 matchup between the Celtics and the Stallions. U.S. Youth Soccer National League Tournament. Showcase, mind me, here in Wilson, North Carolina. Tackle there is clean. She gets the ball, turns around with it. Good defensive stop by the Stallions. Keeps that ball in from getting in behind. She was going to be on the goal. Ball's going to go out of bounds. There's going to be a quick sub here. That's a Stallion sub. They do it quickly. It stays here on the right side. Looking to possess the ball a little bit. Drops it back to their keeper. Beautiful kick to the open lady down the field over here on the near side. They get tied up. Ref's going to blow his whistle. Neither team really knew which way the foul was going to go. Ended up being a foul on the Celtics defender. It's Anya Helmer, number 14, over here on the right side for the Stallions team. She's over here all the way on the touchline, doing a great job. Spacing's good. She's been the receiver on a lot of big passes, able to control the ball with some nice touches here early in. Ball gets sent into the middle. It's going to be won by the Celtics defense. Celtics player goes down here in the middle. Stallions on the attack now. It's a forward, Carrera, that has the ball. Tries to get it wide out to a teammate and ends up passing it to the feet of the Celtics left back. Good shoulder-to-shoulder battle here. Standing her up, getting into space. Another great move is going to open her up. Coach said we may see Rachel McCarthy all over the field playing offensive and defensive on both sides. He wasn't wrong. We've seen her on a couple of attacks, getting the ball up all the way near the goal. And here she was weaving through some of the attacking players to open up her defense for the Celtics over here on the far side. Nice one touch and a 1-2 with McCarthy involved. Opens her up for a nice switch to the outside. No communication though. Teammates didn't tell her there was a Stallions player coming right on top of her. Stallions on the break. Moving the ball nicely here. Misses it with the turn right there. Able to recover. Tries to send it up to the corner. It's going to go out of bounds. Stallions throw here on the sideline. Taking her time with the throw, letting her teammates get all the way up here. Pushing up with the numbers. Celtics covering everyone around them. Trying to get the ball in. Ultimately just going to have to go back. Celtics going to bring the pressure on. Everyone's stepping up. And able to win that header as the ball tried to get switched over. Stallions had a couple of runners in on the other side, but wasn't able to get it onto any of their heads. Forward for the Stallions has the ball here. Celtics defense comes in hard. Beautiful tackle with the left foot as she slides to the ground, able to poke that one away from her. Over the top ball. It's in! Little bit of miscommunication. Both players ran into the ball, actually ran into each other. Don't know who actually finished with that goal, but either way, it's going to result in the Celtics 1-0 lead. Beautiful play here. Celtics lead with about 20 minutes left in this first half as both players went running into it. I believe credit should go to both of them. I think they both got a foot on that ball. Celtics keeper was a little late coming out for that one. Ball ended up going right under her feet as she was able to, or as she jumped up. Celtics with a little bit of swagger about them here now. The team out of Utah working the ball around the defense now that they have their 1-0 lead, going to look to increase it. Stallions communications all over the place, and they're sprinting side to side of the field, wanting to get that goal back as quickly as possible. Foul gets called on the Stallions for us. Carrera getting called for the foul. Ladies got tied up on the far side. Quick one taken. Stallions on the break now. They have some numbers on the top if they want to go. Carrera tries to pull it back, and it ends up hitting the foot of the Celtics midfielder and going all the way back now to the goalie. Able to swing it. They have loads of time here on the opposite side of the field. Communications there. A little bit of pressure coming from the Stallions. A turnover here. Carrera with the ball. Tries to move it on over to the side. Unable to do so. Celtics just swarming them as soon as Carrera gets the ball here in the middle. Stallions coach a little bit upset with his team. Some sloppy passes ending up in turnovers. Wanting them to move the ball around a little bit better, a little bit quicker, maybe some sharper passes. If they string a couple together and then play it over the top, surely it'll give them the confidence boost they're going to need to get that goal back and then potentially go on for the lead. These are two very good teams here in this U17 matchup. Good 12 o'clock showing. Hope everybody at home watching this game has a good lunch in front of them and is enjoying this one as much as I am. Stallions doing a great job on the far side, doing exactly what their coach asked of them, pinging the ball around a little bit and then dipping it over the top, trying to get it to Carrera. Just mishitting it a little bit. Coach wants them to send it over the heads of the defenders and let Carrera use her speed to get in behind. McCarthy tries to get a flick on. Not able to do so. Going to be Stallions takeover. Ball attempt to go over the top again. Stopped again by the head of the Celtics defender. Nothing getting over the top of them right now. Carrera on the ball, moving forward. Good switch to the outside. Tries to cut, beats the defender, sends it in with the left. It's going to end up getting blocked out of bounds. Going to be a Stallions corner. Look to see if they can convert here and get that tie. Just over 15 minutes left here in the first half. Couple of subs waiting to come in for the Celtics on the side. Looks like there's going to be 3 coming in. Next dead ball. Coach gives a talking to the Stallions player that's on the goalie here. Ball gets sent in low and hard. Celtics win the header. Not out of danger yet. Gonna end up being a handball here in the box. Stallions come away with a lucky break here. going to be able to tie it up with a made PK. Lining up for this kick, waiting for the ref signal. He blows his whistle, calmly runs up. Just a tap into the right corner. Goalie missed it. Stallions able to tie this one up. That PK and goal is for Vanessa Major, number 18 for the Stallions. She went up to take that one cool, calm, and collected. Didn't have to put much power behind it, just placed it into the right. Haven Impey, the goalie. Goalie commit to BYU. Unable to make that defensive stop. Good communication coming from the Celtics now. What seemed like this game could have ended in a draw, 0-0, is now tied 1-1. Celtics looking to progress the ball here. Under 15 minutes left in this first half of this U17 matchup between the Celtics and the Stallions. Tied 1-1. Both teams looking to get that go-ahead goal now. An excellent turn here. Stallions win the ball back. Sending it into the middle. It's Carrera with the ball. Tries to send it to the outside. A little push in the back. Nothing gets called. .50-50 battles coming on here. Both teams fighting to maintain possession. Neither team able to string a couple of passes together into the midfield. A little bit of mayhem going on right now. Both teams working really hard to try to get this go-ahead goal. Stallions with a good push here. Shoulder to shoulder. Opens herself up a little bit. Trying to get the ball into the forward. Unable to do so. Stallions stringing together a couple of passes here. Looking over the top. It's a beautiful play down to the left corner. She's wide open for it. Goes to cross it in. Good defense, though, by the right back of the Celtics. Able to stick her foot out. Send it out for a corner. Defense for the Celtics able to regroup now. Get into their box. And hopefully get this one away. Celtics players lining up near the back of the 18. Keep an eye out for a couple of these runs in. Couple on the inside as well. Ball gets sent into the same place as last time. Tries to get it near that front post. Above head height, though. Really easy for that goalie to come over and just take the ball away. Believe the Stallions corner takers trying to send it in to the front post, either for a little tap in or curve the ball in herself. And they're going to use the two players that they're putting on the goal line to try to block that goalie from coming over and being able to stop it. Unable to do so the first couple of attempts. This BYU recruit or commit is a very good goalie. Excellent communication coming all the way from the back from the goalie to her defense, telling her where pressure is, telling her where the open teammates are. Able to move the ball around here nicely now. Both teams, where it seemed like they weren't able to string a couple passes together and it was becoming some mayhem, doing a very good job on both sides of the pitch, moving it around here, finding the gaps, splitting players. Little Maradona coming in here on the side. Celtics defense taps it out. It's going to be a throw in. Anya Elmer showing a little Maradona here on the side, showcasing her skills on the ball. Ball trying to get sent out. Celtics cleared it away a couple of times. Now a good pullback by Anya. Celtics defense trying their hardest to get in front of these people, get the ball. Stallions desperately trying to get that second goal. Tried to send it over the top again. Wasn't a runner going into the box. And Celtics able to collect the ball from the goalkeeper and possess it, moving it out the back. Big hole here in the Stallions defense in the midfield. Celtics able to get the ball right into the middle of the field pretty easily. No one guarding that area. Carrera's going to get called for a foul. Coach extremely upset on the far side for the Stallions. Ref comes over and is going to give them a warning. Not going to have it anymore. Lots of complaining coming from that side of the field. Coach believed it was shoulder to shoulder. Shouldn't have been called a foul. A little frustration. Good takeaway there in the midfield for the Stallions. They're on a nice break here. She's dribbling up the right side, trying to draw a defender. Tries to get that 1-2 pass, ends up getting away from her and sending it right to the defense of the Celtics. Quick takeaway in the midfield, trying to break down this defense. Ball's rolling out towards the sideline. A race to it. Neither one gets to it first. Ball just rolls out of bounds. Going to be a Celtics throw here on the side. Goes to take it herself through a couple of players. Good little 1-2 step over. Able to get the ball in, but the 1-2 is not there. Loses the ball. Team on the opposite side for the Celtics desperately asking for a switch of play. They won't get it. She tried to go direct right in front of the goalie. Teammate was running across the field at the edge of the 18. Wasn't able to get it in. Goes all the way back. Stallions take the ball away. Send the ball over the top. Going to be a simple Celtics takeaway here. Time to turn. Just sends it back to the goalie. Looking for a big switch here. Sends it all the way up to the right back. Loads of time. She's going to carry and take her space. Pull it back. Good defense from Carrera right there. Not letting that pass back happen as easily as she wanted it to. Sticks her foot out. Forces the ball out of bounds. Celtics trying to string a couple passes together. Stallions defense showing really good signs of life right here on that far side, making it incredibly difficult for the Celtics defense to ping the ball around. Passes aren't being made as easily in their own half as they were early in. Stallions maybe figuring out some of the Celtics game plan. Good takeaway there. Tries to send it into the box. Carrera, the intended target, unable to find her. Going to be a Celtics takeaway here. Looking for a quick counter. Loses the ball for a second. Able to bring it back and then switches the play over to the opposite side. Ball gets sent down to the middle. Another direct pass, trying to get her teammates to outrun the ball. It's going to be an incredibly difficult play to make with that direct pass where the goalie can just come out and scoop it up. Really hard to make those direct passes when a keeper can just run out onto it from that kind of distance. Maybe the Celtics need to pull it back a little bit. Throw it more towards a corner. Stallions doing a good job here. Communications all over. Good battle for the ball right there. Able to drop it back. Good movement there by the center back. Looking up, getting it all the way wide, switching the play. Good discipline from these girls. Gets it up to Carrera. Good one-time pass up. And she's going to go to send it up to the top. Tries to get it over the top to Anya. Not going to be able to do it. Ball just gets stopped out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in here for the Stallions. Less than 5 minutes left here in this first half. 2017 USU Soccer Showcase. Lots of communication going on here. Neither team wanting to give up that critical goal for the other team to lead here going into half. Everybody pushing up here. 50-50 possession for the ball. Good no call by the ref. Both ladies went shoulder to shoulder. Really letting them play, get to show their strength. Good takeaway here from the Stallions. Going to look to see if they can break out here before the pressure of the Celtics can get onto him. Tries to send it over the top again to Carrera. But this tall back line here for the Celtics is really hard to get by. Trying to widen the field here just a bit. Emily Anderson, the intended receiver of that pass here on the left side. Unable to get it through, goes right past her, out of bounds. Jillian Faber on the other side, number 28 for the Stallions. Doing work, moving around. She got stepped on there. She's going down just to fix her shoe. In case you thought she was injured, she's not. Just fixing that shoe. No need to worry, Mom and Dad. A lot of talent that we're seeing from these two teams. All these girls working really hard, trying to showcase their skill in front of all these college coaches that came out to Wilson, North Carolina to watch. U17 matchup has a bunch of college commits already. A bunch of girls looking to commit. Definitely have the talent to. And this is a great game to showcase it. 1-1 going into the closing minutes of the first half. Celtics with the early lead here in the game. Stallions able to get a PK from a handball inside of the box late in the first half. Ties it up, and both teams now searching for that go-ahead goal. Carrera coming all the way back, get a stops there on defense. They end up coming away with the ball. Good battle here going on. Trying to get the ball up, trying to spread the ball out. And they're just going to let it roll out for a throw-in. Going into the last minute here of the half. Not expecting any stoppage time. Wasn't an injury. Oh, there's a foul right there. Unlucky. Ball was right there. She just missed it and clipped her ankle as she goes down. Pops back up. Good to see that she's okay. Going to be a Stallions kick right here. 45 seconds left in the first half. tried to get her foot on it and trap it back there. It was the right back for the Celtics. Stuck her foot out, ends up going off of her for a throw in deep into this Celtics half. Stallions ball, good turnaround, sends it into the middle. No issue for the center backs of the Celtics, able to send the ball back up. Good job holding the ball on a nice counterattack here. Sends it out wide, closing seconds of the game. Going to look to see if they can get that go-ahead goal. Little step over and a little pull back. Gets into the middle where she has space. Going to send it with her right foot to the far side. Unable to get it to her teammate. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Great showing here. Both these teams working really hard. A tie, 1-1. Celtic Stallions. We'll be right back here in just a little bit for the second half start of this game. Go get you some more lunch, refill of your drink. Second half's going to be a good one. Welcome back, everybody. Waiting on an excellent second half to start here. Wilson, North Carolina, U.S. Youth Soccer National League Showcase. Excellent U17 matchup between the Celtics here. Switching sides here. Celtics going to be on the left. And the opposing team, the Stallions, going to be in the white when they come out on the right side of your screen. Celtics came out fighting, got an early 1-0 lead. And then a handball inside of the box late into the first half. Gave the Stallions a comfortable PK. Able to just slot it into the bottom right corner. Tie the game up. Be expecting both teams to come out fighting really hard, really early here. Go ahead and get that push for the early second goal. Give their team the lead. Both teams in the huddles seemed fired up when they were screaming their team's names. And just like that, second half's going to start. Celtics taking it away first. Quickly sending the ball down the line. She's sprinting, trying to beat them all. Beats two. Goes to cross it in. Ball gets stopped out. Stallions takeaway. Nice turn in the middle. Stallions moving the ball up quickly. Celtics defense on their heels. Moving the ball to the left. Tries to cross it all the way to the other side of the field where the rest of her teammates are. Ends up shanking it. Falls right into the hands of the goalie. Unlucky turn of event right there. Tried to pull the ball out with her right foot just to give herself a little bit more space. Ended up pushing the ball all the way out of the bounds, unaware of where she was on the sideline. I want to thank everybody who's joining us from New Jersey and from Utah. Glad you guys could be with us here online watching this awesome game. And this great matchup, showing your team some support, means the world to them, and we're glad you could be here with us. Early here into the second half, neither team showing a dominating force. Good 50-50 matchups here, both teams possessing it well, getting the ball up, trying to send it to the opposite side. It's a good run on into the box. Keeper for the Stallions comes out and collects it. The goalie, Nicole, number 99 for the Stallions, doing a really good job here, talking to her team, letting them know what she wants them to do and where she wants them to be on the field back here. Not stopping her communication all the way through these plays, still talking. That's what you want out of your goalkeeper, and it's a real skill to have. Good leader on the field here. Stallions lose the ball. Celtics takeaway. McCarthy able to get the ball. Gets it in front of her. Stallions had to get her on the ground. Stick a leg out, trip her up. McCarthy limping just a little bit here on this near side as that foul got called. McCarthy takes a sprint up the sideline, wanted the ball. Legs hurt here. You can see her in pain. Not going to give up, though. She's a workhorse right here. Stallions trying to send the ball down the line. Ends up slipping a bit and sends the ball out of bounds. Rain's completely stopped here. That's good for us because it's a little bit chilly here in Wilson, North Carolina right now. Good cross into the box. Gets it into the 18. No one there, though, for the Stallions attackers. Fortunate they're able to keep the ball and keep possession. Back into their own half, moving the ball well, trying to switch play, get a big over-the-top ball. It was intended for Carrera, who had to come back, track it down, almost came up with it, but it ends up going back to the Celtics goalkeeper. Nice turnover there by McCarthy. Beats a couple of defenders. Tries to get a little toe poke with the right foot to the corner of the 18. Had a couple of teammates over there. Loses the ball and then does a fantastic job chasing it back down. And then unfortunately losing it as she ran out of room on the field. Had to just step her foot on top of the ball to keep it from going out of bounds. And ends up losing it. She's on the ball right here. Little pullback, questionable no call. Ref saw that she got the ball. Nevertheless, Stallions on the attack here. Ball gets sent down into the corner on the Stallions attack. They're going to have a corner. Ref calling the game good for both sides. There's a no call on the first and a no call on the second fall. One for each team. Stallions going to have a throw here. Deep into the attacking corner, deep into their attacking half. Ball got poked out right there by the Celtics defender. Still having some difficulty trying to find something. Needs a little bit more movement down in the box, the Stallions team. This is now the third throw in deep into that corner. Trying to get something strung together. This time throws it back down the line. And a quick foul gets called as she came around grabbing the jersey of the opposing player. Carrera on the ball now. Took off her pink headband at halftime. Stallions midfielder with an excellent trap right there. Able to pass it back to her center back. Good communication. Moving the ball nicely here. Goes to send it over the top. Great pass to her and an even better trap. Sends it out to the left corner. Going to one-time it in. Try to get it into the box. Had girls running onto it. Ball's bouncing around. Drops down on top of it. It's an outstanding save by the Celtics goalie. That's number 66, Haven Impey. Good attack was built up there by the Stallions. Got it all the way into the box. An outstanding 1-2 pass near the edge of the 18. Able to free it up for that cross into it. Just a great save. A good cutback here. Excellent patience being shown by the Celtics. Realizing they're not losing the game, just swinging it around. No rush, looking to exploit these holes. Good move there. They're on the attack. Breaks through a couple of defenders. Goes to send to the opposite side. She's on it. Ball's getting bounced around. Finally ends up getting cleared out by the Stallions defense. Very dangerous ball into the box. Looked like it was going to end up being a Celtics goal right there. She was able to get a touch in, moving perfectly into the goal with her left foot. Just wasn't able to get the ball in front of her to get that strike. Good movement here by the Celtics defender. Comes all the way up to win that one. And a stop as the Stallions go to clear it. It's McCarthy with the ball here on the side. Trying to send it into the corner. Good 50-50 battle for possession here. And finally a massive clearance here by the Stallions defense as the goalie screams, telling him to get up. Threat's not over here. McCarthy with the ball, breaking a couple defenders, cutting into the 18, trying to get in. Shoulder to shoulder, gets knocked to the ground as she loses the ball. Good play here for both teams. McCarthy's down on the ground. She just gets up here on the far side, away from the action, stretching out that calf. She's been running around all over the field, trying to get her team the lead. Battle for possession. Celtics trying to keep it. Good cut inside. Loses the ball there. Pass just a bit away from her. She stuck her leg out to get it. Ball goes all the way back to the Stallions goalie. Able to send it up. She goes to get the ball and gets her legs swept right out from under her. She thought she got the ball. Ref calls the foul. She goes down hard on her upper back. Definitely has the wind knocked out of her after that one. Hope she's okay. She pops up. Goes down to catch her breath. Yellow card's going to get drawn there. So it was number 4, Nina Lombardo. Issue before the game, Nina didn't have her jersey. Thankfully, an injured player on the sideline was willing to give up hers. So Nina's going to be wearing the jersey number 4 for the entirety of this game, as that one gets drawn on her, and that's a yellow card. Celtics team doing a good job moving the ball. Good step over move right there. She's down in the corner. She has time to send it in. Crosses it in nicely. Good pop out by the Stallions defense, and a header again. They're not out of the water just yet. Ball gets played into the middle. Sends over the top. And gets up being swept away by the goalie. Stallions with a good defensive showing right there. Couple of key stops from the defensive players. Just wasn't able to clear the ball fully, and the threat remained until the goalie was able to come out and claim it for herself. Just over 30 minutes left here in this game. Both teams still desperately searching for that leading goal. Just out of reach for the forward for the Stallions. Ball getting bounced around. Amanda Bryan has the ball, sends it to the right. Just not hard enough for her teammate to get to. Stallion's going to get the ball here and move it around towards the right side of the field. Amanda Bryan gave up that ball and then made a 40-yard sprint all the way across the field to try to win it back. Excellent determination by her to try to right the wrong of that given up ball. Ball gets threaded perfectly. Ball's going to go straight across. Intended to get crossed to Amanda Bryan. It was a nice hard strike. Keeper able to just jump out and catch it with 2 hands. Massive kick by the goalie here. Sends it well past half. Stallions goalie questioning her team on why they're not higher up the field. Wants them to push up and stay high. Stallions moving the ball around nicely here. Excellent cross in. Just no one on the receiving end. Now the Celtics are having a little trouble here. Ends up with a takeaway there. Looked like they were on for the break. Gets tripped up from behind. It's going to be a Celtics free kick. They take it quick, trying to move it forward, ends up losing the ball. Possession getting bounced around. Celtics going to come away with it. Amanda Bryan with the ball, sending it to the outside. Little cut in, gives her some more space, dips it down with the right foot. Unable to get it to her there. Bryan, the intended receiver again. She has the ball here. Tries to turn, unable to get past the defender. McCarthy came sprinting in towards the keeper there. Unable to get the ball. Good battle here, starting to turn into a little bit of a bloodbath between these two teams. Both really trying hard to get that leading goal. Going shoulder to shoulder a lot, little pushing and shoving. Little bit of complaining coming from both sides of the field. Little bit of smack talk as well as a couple players are running into each other. This is what we love about this sport. Two teams going hard at it. Tied up, 30 minutes left in the game. This is going to be a battle to the wire. Quick sub for the Stallions. Here on the near side, they're going to bring back number 14, Anya Helmer, on the side. She was involved in a lot of offensive attacks for the Stallions in the first half. Showing excellent moves here on this near side. Right in front of me, had the pleasure of watching a beautiful Maradona perform by her. Very good at trapping the ball. Great player. Stallions here on the attack. Player goes down as she makes the pass near the side. Center ref looking at the ongoing play here on the left side of the field. Far linesman ends up raising his flag early into that play. Calls for offsides. And here come the Celtics coming back this direction. Little 1-2 pass. Trying to get that triangle play going. Unable to do it. McCarthy, the intended receiver, runs out of room, ends up going out of bounds. Getting tripped up there. It was Bryan who looked like she was going to come away with that ball. Ended up tripping over her own foot. Looked like it could have been a break for the Celtics. Ball goes out of bounds here. Celtics have it. Sending it down the line. She's by herself for that trap. Ends up sending it back towards the middle of the field, and it runs away from her. Ball gets dropped all the way back to the keeper here for the Stallions. Comes right back to the left back. Looking for that pass. Sends it up to the corner. Tries to just drop it off to her teammate below her, and she ends up kicking it out of bounds. Celtics pushing up, have some space with some players, no one marking. Sends it to the corner, McCarthy with the ball. Teammates directing on where the pressure is. She turns, has a good play into the middle and a little layoff. Great strike with the left foot towards the right post. Nice save by the Stallions goalkeeper. Ball getting bounced around here in the middle. Both coaches here on the sideline screaming for directions for both of their teams. Trying to get some game plans going, directing individual players close to them so that they can spread the word to the rest of their team on the other sides of the field. Good drive there. Bryan had the ball, got a touch. Was a little bit far in front of her after that first one, got pinged at her. Nicole, number 99, the goalie here for this Stallions team, all over her team, directing them. Little disappointed in her for not getting further up. She keeps screaming it. and is not getting the result that she's wanting. Yelling at him again, step up, get up. Ball gets dropped to the corner. It's a race for it. Good shield there by the Stallions defense. Able to let that ball roll right out of bounds. Good awareness. That was number 28, Jillian Fabro. Looking for a quick pass to Jillian. Not going to do it, at least for the first second. Looked at it again as an option. Celtics defense was probably going to get to it, so she sends it up. Nice heading battle here for the ball. Stallion's going to end up getting it. Goes to send it to the left corner. Miscommunication between the Stallions team here on the near side. Thought that she was going to take off running down the sideline. Ended up kicking away just for a turnover. Great communication coming from the goalkeeper back here on the Stallion side. Telling her team what to do as this Celtics break is happening. She breaks one defender. Ends up going in. She's going to look up. Swinging inside. Going to be a nice stop here. Good clearance by the Stallions defense. Sends it out for a goal kick. Quick sub coming in for the Celtics. Yours truly, the commentator, right behind McCarthy. Throwing up my hand for a nice little wave for all you people watching this game. McCarthy says, hi, Mom. Stallions defense looking to lock in this throw here. A lot of communication coming from both sides of the field. Going to be a big throw, looking to go right in towards the 6. Good throw towards the near post. Stallions defense comes up on it. Celtics able to come back with it. Nice cut, breaks 2 defenders, and then send out again for another Celtics throw. Unlucky throw there. Good defensive clearance. Not out of the water yet. Ball gets sent far to the other side. Ends up getting caught by Amanda. She has a go. Another great block by the Stallions defense. Able to get the ball out of there before it ends up being a goal. Good job by the Stallions, forcing the ball all the way back into the opposite half. Stallions defense working really good, really hard, double teaming everything that comes their way. Excellent run here. She breaks the tackle, goes to cross it in far side to Amanda, number 72, coming in on the back. Ends up sending it over the goal. Amanda had a nice break. She broke the defender, had it on the backside, was in there at the 6. The ball just didn't drop to her foot, ended up going out for nothing but a goal kick. Excellent game here with just over 22 minutes left. Excellent ball gets sent over here. Stallions defender pinpointed that 35-yard pass. It was a good trap. Unlucky though, Celtics player came running in behind her and was able to take it away. This is just an outstanding game. I wish everybody that's watching this broadcast through YouTube was able to be here with us. You can feel it. Crowds have migrated over here to this game to watch it from all corners. Lots of coaches are here right now to watch the last 20 minutes. Stallions here on a break. Nice little spin turnaround move. Pings it to the corner. Didn't see that last defender. Gonna be taken away there by the Celtics. Looking to possess the ball a little bit. Dropping it back. Good discipline by the defense. Excellent spacing as they go all the way to the other side here. Taking her space. Not waiting too long. Not giving it up too early, though. Drawing the defenders. Taking their time. Sends it all the way back to the goalie. Nice switch here. She has space to take. Sends it up to the half field. Drops it back again. Excellent possession here. Tries to spin and open herself up. Ends up giving it to the Stallions defense. Bad pass there. Gives it a Celtics takeaway. They're on the break. Have numbers up. Looking for that big switch. Intended to McCarthy. She's in it. Has it with the box. Sends it back across. Not sure who the pass was intended to. McCarthy had the ball. Looked at the goal, went to take a shot instead. Saw a better option, tried to send it back across, and the ball got taken away. Excellent break by the Celtics. Unlucky they didn't get a shot off on target. Stallions now on a break of their own. Nice pass. Dropped back, opening themselves up, sending it to the middle. Good switching here. She has tons of space to move forward with the ball. Drops it to the right mid. Big cross coming into the box. This tall Celtics defense just in the way. Ball gets dropped out. Good strike. Not out of the water yet. Stallions with the ball. Decent spin around. Ended up getting held up and was unable to move forward. Celtics could do nothing there but just kick the ball out of bounds for a Stallions throw. Stallions with the ball, looking to play it into the middle. This tall back line is really hard to drop a ball in over the top without the Celtics defense getting ahead on it. Sending it out wide. Amanda's got the ball now. They're looking to break. There's plenty of space here in the middle for the Celtics offense. Playing it in behind. Good shoulder-to-shoulder running with the ball. Stallions defense able to come away with it, poke it back. It was number 23, Maria Delendero, able to come away with that one. Poke it back to the goalie and get it sent away. Good pullback to open herself up. She turns back and faces the goal, looking to play that big over the top. Wasn't there, so she pulls it back herself. Tries to send it back with her left foot over the top. And again, this tall Celtics defensive line making it difficult for them to drop it in. Good ball gets played in behind. She's on sides, was going to end up losing the race of the ball as the Stallions goalie was able to just come up and scoop it at the edge of the 18. 18 minutes left here in the game. Who's going to get this game-winning goal now? Who's going to get that push to get this lead late into this second half of this outstanding matchup between these two U17 teams? Rain starting to pick back up now. Big switch here, gets cut out by the midfield for the Stallions. Nice turn there. They're looking for a break. Got it on the outside. She's going down the line. Has some space to go with it. Swings it in with the left foot. Goes all the way to the back. No one there. Stallions still with the ball in the far corner. Goes to drop it back. Amanda's all over it. Great defensive showing there by Amanda on the far side. Great job tracking that player back. Brian just stuck her foot out. Forced it out of bounds, so they're going to be able to regroup here on the defensive end. Couple of subs coming here for both teams. Looks like Amanda and McCarthy are going to come out here for the Celtics. Bibby's going to come back into the game, go back on the far side. Be looking out for her. She's got some speed behind her. Got those fresh legs for the last 15-minute push of this game. Great shield on the ball there by the Stallions midfielder. Doing an excellent job here. Hard pressure coming in. No problem for the Stallions defense. Able to hold on to it. Little back heel there. Gets it poked through. Trying to get that cross. Defender wasn't able to get it. There's a break. She's inside of the 18. Ball ends up getting rolled out. Little clearance there. Celtics working hard to try to get the ball out. No call there. She got tripped up a little bit. Hits the ball up towards the middle. Loses it there in the middle. Stallion's going to come away with the ball. Lots of numbers up inside of this attacking half. Sends it all the way up to the forward. Taps it out wide. She's got room to mess with it. Going to give a big cross into the right. Had a couple people running into the box. Just mishit it. Wasn't able to get it to him. Players down on the defensive end for the Stallions. She's hurt. Ref going to call it back as the Celtics are on a breakaway. Ref wanting to make sure that she's okay. She's able to get up on her own. Believe she got hit in the nose maybe the lip. Checking herself, making sure that she's okay. Ref's going to tell her she does have to come out. She has to at least step off. I believe it's her lip just maybe got busted there on that last play. Both of these teams fighting really hard. Celtics are working on that counter-attack. Decent numbers in the box. Or moving up towards the box. Stallions defense was set. Ball's just going to get played back all the way to the Celtics goalie. And we're going to resume from the back with 14 minutes left in this game. Hang on to your computers. This one's going to end in a wild one. I guarantee you that. Don't want you throwing them anywhere. Great turn here by the Stallions defense. Looking to play out of the back. Get a nice little triangle play here. Sending it up to the middle. Right to the Celtics defense. Now the Celtics have it in their attacking half. Big touch outside, trying to open herself up so she can get down the line. Unlucky. Runs out of field. Out of bounds. Stallions throw. Looking for a throw is Jillian Farborough, doing everything she can again. Working really hard on this defense for the Stallions team. Jillian here to throw the ball in again. Looking to give her team a push. Going to have to wait, though. A couple of more subs coming in for the Celtics team. Good break for the Stallions team. Able to get through what seemed like a brick wall of Celtics defenders there in their own half. Able to get through, pokes it down the line, trying to get it down there so that Anya can just zip it back in for a cross. Unable to do so. Helmer's got some speed, but that pass was a little too direct. Played right toward the corner of the 18. She wasn't able to get to it. Foul there on the Stallions. Going to be a quick kick here. Celtics go back to their keeper. Going to look to switch the play. All the way out to the right back. Stallions defense pushing really far up now. Good combination play here. Good switching of positions. Doesn't come back to the ball. Ends up losing it right there. Stallions on a nice attack, building, sending it to the middle. Yet again, this tall Celtics defensive line proven to be really difficult to get in behind. balls are going to be really difficult to get in over the top. And the Stallions team is having a really tough time trying to get their passes in behind. You can tell they really like to send it over the top, get past everybody, and are unable to do it. Ball goes all the way back to the Celtics keeper. Tries to widen the field, ends up kicking it right to the Stallions defense. We'll see what this does. Nice ball gets crossed in and headed away by the Celtics defender. A lot of people migrated to field 2 here for the last 10 minutes of this game. Big push coming from both teams trying to win this game. Big kick up to the middle. First one by the Stallions' head. Now ultimately controlled. Going all the way back to the goalie. Good pressure coming. She's in full sprint. The sub that just came in for this Celtics team. Number 6, Michaela Moss. Working really hard here at the forward for this last 10-minute push. Doing everything she can to win the ball back. Trying to disrupt this Stallions defense. A little bit of miscommunication on the offense for the Stallions. Little 1-2 combination there. Tried to poke it through to get her in behind. Was unable to do so. It's the right mindset to get it in behind on the ground. Not trying to get it over the heads of these Celtics players anymore here in the last 10 minutes. But with a little bit of miscommunication, they just weren't able to have the same thought and get her in. Here we are, 9 minutes to go. Celtics with a couple of good moves here in the middle. Lots of numbers up. She has space in the middle. Has a go at the left foot. A miss hit. After an excellent play here. The shot with her left ends up going to the right. What looked like was going to be a comfortable save for the goalie for the Stallions. Ended up getting bobbled around, sent out to the outside. Stallions fortunate that didn't come away with an own goal there after getting tapped in by their own goalie. Stallions defense doing a nice job here, holding on to the ball. Excellent triangle combination plays. One-touch passing for the last 5 or 6 passes right there. Able to get the ball to the middle, looking for a big switch. She's got some speed. Nothing there. Nice cut here in the middle. Able to get it to the center. A little one-touch pass back to open it up. Lots of space on that far side, looking to go over the top. Defender able to track that ball out to the side and kick it out of bounds before Harper could get to it. Harper, a little bit of movement down there on that side for the Stallions. Throw goes into her, doesn't get over the top. Another Celtics header takeaway. Unlucky for the Stallions right there. Ball ends up getting on that far sideline. She thought she had control of it. Went to pull it back and play it down the line. Ended up being out of bounds before she was able to. Celtics have the ball here. Lots of play going on that far side of the field. They're going to look to switch it over. Change up the scenery. Big ball up to the top. Nowhere near, ends up going right to the Stallions defender. A little turnover there. Carrera thought she was going to have a little breakaway of her own. Nice ball gets sent to the corner. She's on sides, but the ball's a little too direct towards the sideline. Going to go out of bounds. Ball gets sent back here to the middle. Not looking to switch. Both teams looking to go a little direct and just get it on up into the attack. Both teams really anxious to try to get that second goal. Good pass there, opens her up on the sideline. Just couldn't get to it before the defender of the Celtics did. Good push here. Celtics on the far attack. Tries to cross it. Too direct. Ends up going to the defender. A little bit of miscommunication by the defense here. Breakdown. Ends up trying to just send the ball out of bounds. And an unlucky defensive stop by the attacking player here for the Celtics. Gets his foot out. And the ball ends up going out on her. Rain's starting to pick back up here. A little chilly. You can start seeing the breath of some of these players. Good step in front here. Celtics on the break. Sends it down the line. Little too direct, little too hard. Rolls out of bounds on them. Clock ticking really fast. Both coaches letting their teams know there's 5 minutes left in the game. Going to be an awesome final push here for both of these teams. It's been an outstanding U17 showing here from both programs. A bad kick here on the goal kick. Ends up sending the ball right to the Celtics. They're on the break. Send it right into the middle. It was there. Ball still up and in. No one has it. A good strike into the middle. It gets tipped there. Bybee, the sub that came in late in the second half. Ball gets bounced around near the penalty spot. She raises that right leg, has a go with it, and it gets deflected and goes right over the goal. Excellent game here. Looking for the ball as it goes behind the fence. She just got it. 4 minutes left here. Celtics players lining up in the back of the 18 and at the top of the D, going to look for a bunch of runs coming in into the box. Probably a couple going to go right into the front of the 6. Ball's low and hard, right to the penalty spot. Celtics first to the ball, gets a hit on it, nothing happens. Poor communication with the defense, opens it up, comes back in, punches it away, a little poke of the toe through. Ball still here, Celtics still with it. Nice cut in, opens herself up, a second cut. The ball's here into the 18. Stallions come away with a lucky defensive stop here. Little push in the back after breaking a couple of tackles. Celtics foul after the little hit in the back. Gonna be a Stallions ball coming out. Everybody was holding their breath there in the last couple of minutes there. Celtics looked like they were going to get that second goal, and now here come the Stallions on the other side. Breaking free, it's Carrero with the ball here on the left. Making a nice double move to free yourself up. Good defensive stop. Both go towards the ball. Ends up rolling out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the Stallions. Chasing down the ball, less than 3 minutes left in this game. I'll tell you, this has been one of the craziest games I've seen in the 3 days of this showcase. Rain not stopping any of these fans from seeing this. College coaches want to see how this one turns out. Cross gets taken in, no one inside of the box. Here comes a quick throw out towards the middle of the field. Misses her player. It's going to be a Stallions ball at the midfield here. Pulling the ball back. She has it. Pulls back. Has a go on goal. Looked like it was going to be a comfortable save from the BYU commit. Ends up going out off of her. Ball's a little slick now that it's been raining, and this turf, it just bounced right up on her, and she wasn't ready for it. Going to be a Stallions corner here with less than 2 minutes left. Everybody pushing up here for the Stallions. Everybody coming back here for the Celtics. Corner kick comes in. It's a good driven ball towards the front post. Celtics defense, very good. Gets the head away. Nice send in. Good defensive stop. Forces her to dribble out of bounds at the goal line. Just over a minute left in the game. Celtics looking to push it up here hard. Sending the ball up the right side. Big cross, big shield. No one there, but there's a big touch by the Stallions defense here. Looking to play it through. She gets in behind, breaks a couple of defenders. Nice turn there. Doesn't get a touch on the ball, though. Ball's going to roll out of bounds. Last touch by the Stallions midfielder. About 40 seconds left here on the clock. Celtics playing it back. Going towards the middle. Looking for a big switch. Coach telling him to get up and go. 20 seconds left here in the game. Looking for that direct ball over the top. She's got the speed. Was definitely going to beat the defenders, but wasn't going to get there before the goalie was able to come out. Ball was traveling a little too hard, a little too fast, and a little too straight right at the goalie. Unlucky there. Stallions looking for a break here. It's Carrera getting the push off. She gives good pressure on the goalie, but she's able to punch the ball away. Final whistle after that clearance by the goalie. And this battle between these two amazing programs is going to end in a 1-1 draw. Outstanding game. Everyone back home in Utah and New Jersey can finally breathe again. The results here, a lot of long faces as the girls go to shake hands. Realize that they put a lot of fight in, really wanted that win. Little disappointed in the result from both sides, but definitely deserve to be recognized for fighting as hard as they did. Hope you guys have had as much fun as I have. It's been a great game. Want to thank everyone for coming out and watching this one. It's been an outstanding 12 o'clock showing from this U17 program. Thank you all, and take care.